everybody. Happy Saturday. Dustin Starr here, coming to you from my home log cabin right down the street from the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter. And man, oh man, one of my favorite days and my favorite events of the entire year. Today was the 2026 Grind City Rumble. Super cool to have everybody joining us for the live premiere and the live chat, and then here we are with the live reaction. I'm ready to talk all about it, so I'll give you guys just a second to log in here. You can put your reaction in the comments and we'll talk about it. What were your favorite parts? There were some surprises, really cool stuff. I would have to say that the 2026 Grind City Rumble was too sweet. I also thought the hometown man added a ton of fun to the Grind City Rumble. The return of the monster C-Rex and so much more. And of course, Ray Sanders drawing number 1 and outlasting all the rest until number 30, which is the returning genetic nightmare, Mike Anthony. Another huge obstacle in the way of Ray Sanders, but let's talk all about it. And while you guys are putting your reaction in the comments, I'll tell you that next Sunday, January 18th, it is Super Bout 5 featuring the Undead Bride, Su Yung. It's going to be a 3-week blockbuster spectacular just like before. 3 huge weeks. WrestleMania has 2 big nights. Super Bout 5 has 3 big weeks, and it's all going down next Sunday. Get your tickets, memphiswrestling.tv. I'll be making some announcements of who else is going to be joining us at Super Bout 5 this year, because not only is Su Yung going to be there, we've got some others that we're going to announce on our social media channels today, so be sure to get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Also, we have brand new sweatshirts coming next week, brand new t-shirts coming next week at the WrestleCenter. Of course, you can get all your merch, memphiswrestling.tv, at Pro Wrestling Tees. They ship all over the world. All right, so here we go. Who we got in here? Of course, Eddie Kane Main with the custom emoji saying Memphis Wrestling rules. I totally agree. Today was awesome. Guys, make sure you join members only and you can use those custom emojis like Eddie K. Main. He was there live. Thomas says, yellow, Dustin, Mercy, baby, Mercy, daddy. What's up? The Grind City Rumble. That's what's up, Bo. How many people did Ray pay off to save his butt till the final 2 today? Man, Ray Sanders outlasted everybody. And I think everybody's heart dropped when we saw that he entered at number 1. And I know that you were calling for Psycho Simon to make a return, and thank goodness he didn't, but I'll be on the lookout for him for you, Bo. Who is this? The Ghosty TV. Will Killer Cross be at Memphis Wrestling someday? That's probably a conversation for members only, but we have reached out to Killer Cross, so anything is possible. Jeffrey said, great Rumble, Dustin. Love seeing Mike back. Mike, the place went absolutely crazy when Mike made his return. Now it looks like he's headed to Super Bout. I noticed the Grind City Rumble play card wasn't on the desk this year. That is definitely a members only. Eddie Kane Main, I had 2 of those made. One for the merch table and one for the desk. And we forgot to put them on. But thanks for noticing, Eddie Kane Main. Main Event Ben, what's up? You were in the open for the Grind City Rumble. You and Eddie Kane Main. Hey, Dustin, great Battle Royal today. Thank you, Power Man. That was the Grind City Rumble. Who did the Grind City Rumble theme song? All right, well, that's definitely a members only. We had that song created, and I just thought it was so much fun. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on, let me get caught up. I had a text message there. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. Grind City Rumble theme song was created, I don't know who, Big John Dalton actually helped with the Grind City Rumble theme song. So shout out to him, and I created the highlight video that went along with it, but I thought it was very, very cool. We were able to use a piece of the song for the marketing leading up and the build up to the Grind City Rumble, and then we were able to use the full song with everybody's names, or a lot of names and stuff involved in there, so I thought it was cool. So can you get Matt Riddle to try to come to the WrestleCenter? 1 year ago, Matt Riddle was booked for Super Bout 4, and he no-showed us the morning of. He did not get on the plane, and everybody knows this story, but we can rehash it again if you want. But we did have Matt Riddle, and I would expect to see Matt Riddle at some point in Memphis Wrestling, although it didn't work out last year. Oh my gosh, we had scooters, we had VIP lanyards, we had posters, 8x10s, action figures. Are you kidding me? Gee whiz, that was terrible. What got Mike back? All we need now is gun show, and all will be right with the world. Jeffrey, stay tuned. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Glenn? How are you? Eddie Kane Man said, what was main event money strategy in the grind at City Rumble? It looked like it was for main event Bradley to hide most of the time. Once he saw Big Nasty Phil and Big Nasty Phil got a hand on him, I've got some exclusive footage that we're going to post of exactly what main event Bradley was doing when he disappeared for all those minutes and then re-entered the Grind City Rumble. He was hiding in the crowd. What's up, Thomas? How are you? Adam V5, man. I thought Ray Sanders was going to win, but it's Mike Anthony. No 30, no fair. He was fresh. But think it was not main event Bradley that got the win and roared the Rumble. Yes, I mean, number 1 versus number 30. You got a guy that's been fighting for nearly an hour, and you got a guy that's been fighting for a couple of minutes. And especially the caliber of the genetic nightmare, the self-made savage, former Memphis Heritage champion, Mike Anthony, a man who is no stranger to cashing in King Cobra's Cup. He has done it all, and now he's won the Grind City Rumble. Power Man says that Aaron Roberts came out and fought even though he wasn't in it. We didn't even know if Aaron Roberts was cleared to compete after the attack from Zay Washington and Justin Case with that steel chair. But Zay Washington said he's going to throw 29 guys over the top rope, and who knows if he would have done it or not. But Aaron Roberts made sure that he didn't do it. So playing spoiler there was the problem, Aaron Roberts. Great to see the Good Brothers. Man, how cool were the Good Brothers? Are you kidding me? Have you seen any of the VIP shorts or reels that we put out? These guys were cool from start to finish. Doc Gallows came on the Grind City Wrestling podcast. You guys can check that out on YouTube, Grind City Media, and there's a Grind City Wrestling folder. Really, really cool stuff, and they added a whole lot of value to this year's Grind City Rumble. Kenan says, Ray is great, but Bosby's that guy. Bosby versus Anthony will be great. We've seen it before, but never for the Memphis Heritage Championship. But man, what's next for Ray Sanders? I need that beer helmet that Robbie, the janitor, had on. No kidding. Maria was calling for that beer helmet too. Great episode. It was even better the second time. Thanks, Rob. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for not, putting the spoilers out there. There's nothing we can do about it, but very, very cool that we can all watch together and have fun with it. That's the Grind City Rumble been and done. Now it's on to the Royal Rumble. The WWE Championship is being defended. Man, check this out. It was last year that Joe Hendry entered the Grind City Rumble and then turned right around and entered the Royal Rumble. Who knows what's going to happen? It's Rumble month, Grind City Rumble, Crit City Rumble, Nightmare Rumble, MLW Battle Riot, Regal Rumble from GTS, and of course WWE Royal Rumble. I love it, man. If you guys see one that was better than ours, please let me know because I want to watch it. I really enjoyed ours. BJD POD 2026 is going to be the best year ever. Well, hopefully it's better than Big Daddy being in the hospital or today's Grind City Rumble. For you, Big John Dalton went toe-to-toe with the master of Fat Jitsu, K. Toomer. Both men were eliminated and still continue to fight through the commercial break. So I think members only probably saw a little bit more of that footage. But man, there's a fight a brewing at Super Bout 5 when the big mains collide. Will Big Daddy be back? How's Big Daddy, BJD? What's up, Jason Freeman? How are you? Maria was really tickled when the Shocker threw three men over the top rope and nobody landed on the floor. That's hilarious. How was it having Wildfire in the version of Memphis Wrestling? It was awesome. On members only later, I'm going to read a text message that Tommy Wildfire Rich sent to me after on Monday morning. And while I'm at it, I could share a little bit of what Handsome Jimmy Valiant sent as well, but and also the Sandman. So it's really cool that some of the classic legendary guys come back. Jerry Lawler as well. All of them are just very appreciative and love the WrestleCenter. It's almost like that they knew they should have come sooner. So Wildfire was unbelievable. Really good highlight package today, I thought, from the VIP experience. Got to hear Wildfire talk a little bit. I love his voice. And in 2 weeks, he's going to be on the program. Rob says, I was glad to see C-Rex back. I hope she had a better experience this time. Hope she comes back more often. But we'll see if C-Rex continues with Memphis Wrestling. But she did make a huge impact today. And I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to see Big Mama square off against the monster C-Rex. I mean, it's like watching a train wreck, right? Keith says, can't believe Cody's longer WWE champion. That was crazy. I was at the Grizzlies game last night hosting and saw the news. Then we went back and watched it. Me and Bear watched it. All right, let me get caught up. I'm going to get caught up, guys, so keep it coming and I'll get all caught up. Oh, gosh, I am far behind. Glad to see C-Rex back more often. Can't believe Cody. Okay, happy to see Mike Anthony come back to Memphis Wrestling. Me too. Big Mama versus C-Rex, please, says Certified Wrestling Podcast. All right. Jonesy, good to see C-Rex back. I'm surprised you guys like her so much, man. I'm looking forward to Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Okay. Big Mama. All right, you guys like Big Mama. What do you think A-Rob did to the Playmaker after he drug him to the bag? There is no telling, Eddie Kane, man. There might be some footage that pops up on shorts or reels. Jacob Fatu will get the WWE Championship from Drew. I don't know. I, too, am happy to see C-Rex back. Her and Big Mama need a match. I don't disagree. C-Rex was the NWA Texas DPCW Women's Champ. Yeah, you're right, Patrick. She does a lot of work in Texas with Rodney Mack and, of course, the legend Jazz. Frat Daddy's wild. Can't wait to see more. Jonesy, you guys need to be careful with old Frat Daddy. I smelled him when he came back in the other day, brother. Frat Daddy coming through there smelling like a liquor store, baby. How will K Toomer and John Dalton resolve their feud? Well, there's only one way to do it in Memphis Wrestling, and it looks like it's going to be Super Bout 5. Like I said, later, there are going to be big announcements regarding next Sunday's Super Bout 5, and then that's when we film it, and then you guys will see it unfold just like we do each and every year. But Super Bout 5 could be the biggest one ever. Good Rumble, man. I want to see the fallout from this. And that's my question about Ray Sanders. What's going to happen to him? Maybe interject main event or something. I don't know. We'll see, man. It seems like it has been an uphill battle. Gosh, I would say third quarter of last year when King Cobra was thinking of making Ray Sanders the #1 contender, but needed to know if he could handle it. And if you remember, Ray Sanders beat the 420-pound problem Aaron Roberts. That really earned him the opportunity and earned King Cobra's confidence to put him in that match. Then on Thanksgiving, he was decimated in front of his friends and family by Psycho Simon, only to come back on Christmas. So, man, it has been a story. And then he entered the Grind City Rumble. Of course, he won the title. Cash in from Bosby. Nearly won the Grind City Rumble. What's next? I saw somebody say Cobra Cup, King Cobra's Cup. The tournament starts very, very soon. It's coming. We'll see. Mike Anthony winning Grind City Rumble, beating Ray Sanders, and I thought Ray would win. Good match. I thought so too, Jason. Hoping for a red carpet Rumble. I'm not sure. Haven't heard anything, but I knew that there is a Gotham Wrestling premiering tomorrow at noon on this YouTube channel. There will be no championship wrestling. It has been preempted for Gotham Wrestling, and there's a full lineup up there. Happy Saturday, everybody. What's up, Kathy Sue? How are you? Thanks for joining us. You were at the Grind City Rumble. Eddie came, man. We saw C-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex make her return. Will we ever see Skylar soon? Anything happen in Memphis Wrestling? You're right. Anything can happen in Memphis Wrestling. Great Rumble. Set up so many future stories. I can't wait. Man, Jonesy, you get it, brother. You know we're headed to the Super Bout 5, and then that's where it all starts over again, man. I feel like it's, I mean, cliche. It's very much like a WrestleMania season for us. And just to make it easy for all the fans that have been watching all these years, as you can see, a lot of the independent wrestling companies, just mentioning from all the Rumbles earlier, it's kind of following in the same thing, so it's not something that you have to totally relearn. But man, yeah, I love everything culminating and you know, seeing those competitors like K Toomer and Big John Dalton to lock eyes before they start battling at the Grind City Rumble. I love it. Love that stuff. Just grew up in the Royal Rumble was one of my favorites. P. Johnson, what happened to lady wrestler Mackenzie? Can't think of her last name. My favorite has always been Jerry Lawler. Well, Jerry Lawler was on our Christmas episode and then also on our milestone episode just a couple of weeks back. And Mackenzie, I believe the one you're talking about, got crushed by C-Rex. C-Rex versus Mama Money. I'm here for it. Hollywood Click, the Super Friends, just a suggestion. I'd like that. As long as they use the stun gun on Jimmy Blaylock. I like the Good Brothers. They took the money and ran. Yeah, man. Oso, how's he going to recover from that? Izzy Dames become the new NXT Women's North American Champion. Okay. Bo says, let's bring attention to how far Aaron Roberts has fallen since getting too big for his britches. He wasn't even officially in the Rumble yet. He still finds a way to screw poor Zay over. Bo, do you even watch the program, bro? C-Rex versus Big Mama for the UWN women's title would feed families. We'll see. Might crown a new champion if that happens, but I don't know. Big Mama is tough, dude. She's going to be on Gotham Wrestling tomorrow as well. Good matches between Big Mama and C-Rex. I don't know if they'd be good matches. They'd be physical. They would be just, oh my gosh, chopping meat, beating the crap out of each other. Does anyone still watch old USWA wrestling? Of course, Keith. I love USWA wrestling. If you go to our classic folder, you'll see some stuff from classic USWA, and then also USA Championship Wrestling is in there as well. So go check our playlist. Also, be sure to check the feature matches folder playlist, and then also Memphis Wrestling highlights. So a lot of the stuff that doesn't hit the feed now is going into those playlists automatically, so you guys can see that. And we do have some classic footage, so go check that out, Keith. You'll love it. I think Falls Count Anywhere for Big John Dalton and K Toomer. Man, how does Big Daddy fall into this? You know, man, like Big Daddy's got to be involved somehow. Clown has been involved, so this is kind of like a friend and family matter at this point. I'd hate to see a tag match. Well, we're not booking a tag match. That would be interesting. Let's see. Glad you guys are still doing it. Let's go 2026. Yeah, we're going to keep going as long as they'll let us. Possibly cheated to win the title. He didn't really cheat. United Wrestling Network Women's World Champion Big Mama. Yeah. What's up, 5-Star Fan Camp Fred? Oh, yeah. What happened to Mikey? Mikey went and got married. Autism Elite is in the house. Certified Wrestling says 2 out of 3 falls. Bring it back. Think he deserves a rematch. We'll see who's in Cobra's Cup. We're going to find out in the next couple of weeks here on Memphis Wrestling. King Cobra's Cup always starts in February. Black History Month with King Cobra. But there's some respect between Ray and Mike. There's definitely respect between Ray and Mike. Can't wait to see what happens between those two. Big Mama way better than C-Rex, yet I think we need it. Excuse me. I want K Toomer versus Big John Dalton. One-on-one street fight. In the ring or the parking lot. Oh boy, don't give them any ideas. The winner of the Grind City Rumble should get a shot at the UWN World Title. UWN World Title. I don't know when Championship Wrestling is going to return. Like I said, Gotham is there now, and if anybody gets a shot at the UWN World Title, there will be a new United Wrestling Network World Champion. I was thinking main event Bradley and his big cousin on the Rumble today, maybe Super Bout 5. Bradley in a crybaby match where the loser wears a diaper and a baby bottle as well. Oh my gosh, Adam. If that's not the hokiest Southern mud show wrestling stuff I've ever read. And I love it. I love it. I would totally book that. Does anyone still call Jerry Lawler Burger King? Well, he's a babyface, so typically not. But sometimes they do. Is Super Bout 5 going to be 3 episodes? Buddy Jones, yes. We've been contemplating that, whether it would be one big episode, but it's, you know, with the commercials taken out, man, it's only 40 some odd minutes. So I do think that we need 3 weeks. We have so many matches, and of course, I'd love to have a Super Bout Battle Royal. And again, we're going to be making some announcements coming up on our social media later today. You guys are going to love this. We got a couple of big announcements, and we're going to be starting to announce those matches, because we are almost 1 week away from Super Bout. Can't believe it. I think Boz Mike can be epic. I can see the grizzled vet versus the strong, overcompetent champ. Human chess match. You're right, Rob. How about bringing in Big Vito? Power Man, we have been talking a little bit about Big Vito. Bo's the best heel fan in Memphis Wrestling. Love you, man. Jeffrey ain't wrong, that's for sure. Can't wait for Gotham Wrestling. Man, I want to see Gotham Wrestling for quite some time. Well, Adam, it airs tomorrow, so check it out. There is also a premiere. Big Mama's the best. I love Big Mama. BJD versus K Toomer in a cage at Super Bout. Gee whiz. Texas Chainsaw Massacre match. Whoa. Have you seen USWA Dallas? I'm not. Yes, I have. It wasn't the same for me. What are your thoughts on Bullet Club breaking up? I mean, Bullet Club really hasn't been, a hunted for a minute, so it's all good. Mike Anthony caught Ray Sanders midair for the brain buster for the finish. That was awesome. Mike. Eddie Kane, Mike is a bad mamma jamma. Loser leaves town, bring it back, like get Blaylock to leave. I was going to say, who do we hate so much that we want to lose a loser leaves town match? But I guess Jimmy Blaylock with Big Nasty Phil back. The Flies gave Brad a break. Did you see the booger spot? He put his fingers in Vashon Harvey's nose and then put them in his mouth. I think Mike Anthony will get the belt back. Man, he has a huge opportunity, it looks like. K Toomer versus Big John Dalton in a street fight. Super Bouts, the WrestleMania of Memphis. That's right, Keith. That's how we like to brand it. Where have the O'Neills been? I'm not really sure. Bring Big Vito, don't bring Russo. They would probably both come together, brother. Whatever charity you're donating to will be rich from all the swear jar money. Oh my goodness. There is a story for members only there. I can't tell it here, but there was a little conflict. It's not like super easy to it is easy to put the bleeps in there, but like help me out, babe. You're killing me, baby. Bullet Club has been around since 2013. Ambushed by Mama Money. Eli Knox versus Cage. Hair versus Champ. We're going to announce those matches. A lot of matches are going to be announced. And also, we have not done the best of 2025 in Memphis Wrestling. So stay tuned to Facebook. We're still going to get that out there as well. How about pro wrestler Sage Scott? I do not know who that is. Eddie K-Man loves Eli Knox. I like Makari's new attitude. She punched so hard. I can't believe Zay hit her. Winners members only. We're going to do members only possibly tomorrow. So I will put a graphic out there and you guys help me with the different topics and then we'll tackle those. But if you guys have any other reactions from today's Grind City Rumble, go ahead and put those in the comments. Any questions, any thoughts, whatever it is, put those in there now. I will be headed out here in just a moment to go meet with King Cobra. Of course, ahead of next week's big television taping, Super Bout 5. If you missed today's episode, you can always go back and watch on demand right here. How long do you think MJF will hold on to the title? I don't know, they kind of shotgun that whole thing. They are the worst at storytelling. Eddie Kane, man. Yeah, we have a 2:30 p.m. tip-off at FedEx Forum for Memphis Grizzlies, so I'll be hosting that. So likely it would be tomorrow night. Patrick Moore, I know it might not sound possible, but I always wanted to see a UWM title match on Super Bout. I mean, it's definitely possible. When is C-Rex coming back? But we've got something. Just stay tuned to our social media, Patrick. We're going to make a huge announcement, and I'll just give you a hint. There will be another championship that will be decided that's not ours at Super Bout. So stay tuned. When is C-Rex coming back? I'm not sure, Shamaria. She returned at Super Bout today and kicked some ass and then got everybody through over the top rope. Andrea's here. Hi, Dustin. This year's Grind City Rumble was awesome. I loved it. Thank you. I loved it too. Eddie K-Man says, go Grizzlies. Yep, just wanted to say I love Memphis Wrestling. Thank you, P. Johnson. We really appreciate that, man. Bring the Nasty Boys back. I heard Knobs is not doing good, so I don't think that's possible. I'll better keep a lookout for the WWE return of Chris Jericho. Okay, how'd you feel about Mike Anthony winning the Grind City Rumble? Oh my gosh, coming in at number 30. I think Bo said, don't screw this up, Mike. Coming in at number 30, fresh. He should have won the Grind City Rumble. Happy to see C-Rex. Good match in Grind City Rumble. Last time I saw that much meat in one place, I was at a feedlot. Look at you, Rob. She's freaking awesome, and Sue too. Well, Sue Young will be with us next Sunday, and I would imagine that Sue Young probably will be in the same building at the same time as the monster C-Rex. I'm a woman. Cool. Okay, hey, Paula. Sorry. You saw the demographics. I mean, it's like, actually, to be quite honest with you, the female demographic audience has grown over the last couple of years, so we really appreciate that. I don't mean to assume anything. I can't even see y'all's little profile pictures. Like Rob, I see a small blur, and it looks like you've got glasses on, but really it's so tiny on my phone that I can't even see who is who. I saw an interview with Sue Young, so cool. I didn't know Sue Young did interviews. Somebody say WWE is fake. I don't know. Is it? They have a whole show called WWE Unreal. Keith, I heard Jericho might be back at WWE, could become Undisputed Champion again. Doubt it, but he could. Yeah, anything can happen. All right, guys, wrapping things up here on the live reaction to the Grind City Rumble. Power Man says, how about an all-women's battle royal? I love it. You saw today we had quite a few women in the women's division. Very, very strong showing. I don't know that we could do a 30 or even a 20. Maybe not even a 10-person battle royal in the women's division. but maybe there's some sort of something that we can do to get them all involved to decide a number one contender. Took a pick off a poison bottle. All right. Not the only one that thinks I'm a man. Oh, no, I know you're a woman. Paula, who won today, by the way? Keith, anybody want to tell Keith I don't want to give this spoiler out? It's out there. Mike Anthony. She does a few interviews, but not very often. I like women's Royal Rumble. Me too. That's one of my favorites. Are you ready for the anniversary super show? Super Bout 5. Oh, yeah. Just wait till you see what we have announced. Can you book John Morant for Super Bout 5 before he gets traded? Man, I would love to book John Morant. I think we'd probably be closer to, well, before the whole stupid thing went down, we totally could have probably got Tony Allen, because I know Tony's son, and it would just, anyway. 4-way tag team women's match. Any plans for Reality of Wrestling and Memphis Wrestling collaboration in the future? RWO Nation just celebrated their 20th anniversary. Yeah, big shout out to Booker T. We'd love to have some of the ROW people here in Memphis Wrestling, and of course there as well. I think once the WWE ID thing happened, it's very, very tight. So you'll see us working more with the NWA as far as booking some of their talent, and possibly Reality of Wrestling as well. Who would you want to see from Reality of Wrestling come? All right, Paraman, thank you so much, man. We need the Hacks, Marty Bell, and Allison coming to Memphis Wrestling. All right, I like them, Allison K. I know them. All right, guys. I guess that's all the time I've got. I will be posting up a members-only graphic, and you guys can tell me the topics that you want to talk about. See somebody at Gotham tomorrow. Yeah, Gotham premieres tomorrow. Promise Braxton from ROW. Okay, really... Wrestling is a good match. See you, Dustin. Memphis Wrestling equals best professional wrestling. Thank you, Keith. Tommy Dreamer. There's a good one that we could bring back in 2026. All right, everybody. I will see you at Members Only. And if you're not on Members Only, it's only $3.99 a month. Help support Memphis Wrestling. Plus, there's a lot of stuff. There is several minutes of unseen footage that Members Only got. And you guys can vouch for me here. Where Mike Anthony and Ray Sanders at the end, very, very touching moment. You might see it at some point coming up in the next couple weeks on Memphis Wrestling, but Members Only saw it first. Also, there's going to be a behind-the-scenes VIP experience that you guys are going to see as well. Just a lot of really, really cool stuff that you guys get on the Members Only. So click it in the, it's in the description. You guys can click that and join Members Only. All right, Jonesy Jones, thank you, man. Buddy Jones, Keith, Thomas, Jason, Eddie Kane, Maine, all you guys. I don't want to leave anybody out. Thank you for joining us here on the live reaction. $3.99. You can't beat that with a Singapore cane. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Lots of content. Love the sportsmanship. Bye, my friends. See you next week. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey. I am Dustin Starr. Same. This is my John Cena. So long, everybody. Woo. See you guys.